Okay, starting point. Let's go. Welcome back to the Counter Cockwise podcast. I almost made it. How y'all doing today? What's the sitch? What are we up to? Uh, um,
That's about how much I feel.
fair. Y'all got anything that happened this week that you want to talk about?
My university's gay as shit.
What's new? It's a university.
This is true. But I told you guys about me having my mother pass away last semester, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things you can
You are
do
muted, my
at the
dear.
university is drop your classes late and then request a refund based on a few given scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those is losing your fucking parents.
Wait, did you scam the university to be like, hey,
No,
give
it's
me...
actually my university's just shit, man. Like they don't give a fuck. I emailed them.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, I dropped 2 classes early and attempted 2 classes, like trying to finish 2 of them for last semester. I was only able to finish one of them and actually pass, and the other one I essentially ended with a grade of NP, which is not passed.
Mm-hmm.
I emailed them telling them this. I'm like, hey, I'd like to request a refund for those 3 classes because of given mother dying, and here's her death certificate because I'd like to speed this along. And I essentially get back, well, you can only apply for the 2 classes you already dropped with this form, or you can retroactively withdraw from all classes, including the one you passed, nullifying the class that you actually did pass, and request a refund for all 4.
What? You can't... Like, I understand them not wanting to just let you have one pass on your record and completely nullify the rest of the not pass or whatever, but like...
I don't, to be fair.
Just for the mother dying, that's the only like situation to be like, no,
all 4, and I can retroactively withdraw from all 4 classes and then apply for all 4. But why can't I do that to 1 class and apply for 3? Right? Like your logic would make sense if they don't want me to get the most money back, but they literally offered me an avenue that would give me all 4 courses back, but essentially telling me to go fuck myself for the one that I did work hard for and pass.
Yeah, school does that.
Bro, I sent them back the like sharpest email I could within not getting myself in more trouble than I need to, which was essentially like, I'm sorry, but are you telling me like what I just explained to you guys is the only way I can do that, despite me working 300 plus hours per month and attempting 2 courses and dealing with my mother's estate?
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys can't give me any leniency or other opportunities here, and I have yet to receive an email back.
You'll probably
today.
You'll probably get one later, and they'll just be like, "Yes, well, we are sorry for your loss. Basically, go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, waiting for it.
Yeah.
What is it?
No.
There's that South Park episode of the Comcast guys where they just have the little flaps
He's
that they
rubbing
pull
his
down
nipples
to rub their nips. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah.
That's such an inconvenience.
It's gonna be so difficult to like just leave you with the one class. It's a lot easier for you to just take away all 4.
It's gonna take 3,
and then give us more
money,
and then give us more money by making you pay for those classes again.
Yeah.
Again. Oh darn it!
Yeah, I paid
really
for them. I just
right
like
now.
the money back towards the class so I could take it properly. Like, you're gonna lose no money. I was not even in the class doing work.
If anything, they would make money because every single freaking year they keep raising our tuition.
Yeah, that's probably where their logic is at. Is like, well, it's better for us in the long run if we just, refund all 4 years, make you like pretty happy that you got a lump sum of money, and then there's going to be a 15% increase by the time you're able to do those classes again anyhow. So
So they're getting that money anyway.
yeah, they're
No,
getting
it's
that
only
money
it's only
plus like
it's only like a
interest essentially.
3% increase.
Okay, that's not too bad. I don't know.
I've always said
Compared to the
school was a scam.
last couple of years, like school prices have gotten insane.
Oh, it still has, but they just on our school they just keep raising it every single year, so it doesn't look like it's too much that they're raising it. In
Yeah.
actuality, they're raising it a fuck ton. They're raping people out the ass with it.
In a 4-year diploma, but the fourth year is what, like up to 12% higher compared to
Yep.
like registration for the first year. So
Yep.
it does add up. I mean, it's already expensive as is. I mean, there's how many people in North America who are like in college or university debt? It's crazy. I mean,
Yeah, it's totally
they're setting
crazy.
18-year-olds up for something that they cannot
We'll never
fully
pay off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some do. Like all the business majors who end up making like 100K in their first year, like they pay it off in a couple of years. But still, the university or the banks or both are making hella interest off of everybody involved, and then it's partially subsidized by the government anyhow. So, like everybody's just walking away with money in their pockets, except the people that went to university to pursue higher paying jobs.
Literally.
Yep.
And like I've heard of monthly payments for university like debt where it's not even touching the principal, so you're just paying off like most of the interest per month, and then you're not touching the principal at all. It's just all the accumulation, which is like that's scary. Like that's not okay.
No, it's not okay.
I ain't the wisest man ever. I ain't the sharpest crayon in the box. However, I can tell you that that ain't adding up right.
That ain't a chief.
Yeah, that's why it dropped out.
Fair. I have a quick story from earlier today that I wanted to tell y'all about. It it peeved me off so much. It was just one of those interactions at a store that just makes you shake your head and your brain hurt and all that.
Go off, King.
I will. Just watch.
Her.
So I don't know if I've told everybody here, but like I'm quitting vaping. Long-term goal is to quit nicotine entirely, which like I've quit before, but I'm trying to make it last this time. So instead of me just going cold turkey and then having a couple months of nothing and then falling back into it, like developing long-term coping habits so that I don't fall back into it and that sort of shit. Anyways, so I've been doing pouches and my lungs feel a lot better. And actually Sean was the one that hooked me up with some to start. And I found out that
he's the one that got you addicted. I'm sorry, just kidding.
Actually, it's a nice downgrade because I was smoking like 20 milligram nicotine vapes, and the pouches that I'm just finishing off are 6, and then I'm moving down to 4, and that's released over like an hour. It's not like immediate hit to the head. So
fair enough.
My nicotine
no upper deckies
consumption
for you.
Yeah, I'm doing upper deckies. Anyways, so I found out that a pharmacy near me has the NRT pouches that you can buy. I think it's Zonic. It's basically Zins, but like the government has declared them somewhat okay and reasonable. So you can just buy them at the pharmacy, which is awesome. And
most pharmacies will actually carry nicotine replacements to try and help with bringing people off of nicotine addictions.
Yeah,
I learned that. Really cool facts.
Most pharmacies, they only carry like Nicorette. And
What'd you call
I
me?
don't. And I know most of you haven't done
I know
nicotine
exactly what the fuck that is.
or have tried Nicorette, but their gum is fucking awful. I remember it gave me. I got it the last time I like quit for a bit just to help with cravings and such, and it gave me fucking chemical burns. So
Bro, I got a canker sore from it.
yeah, like that shit is nasty. So I guess just for Matt then, because he's never had it, and I don't think my wife has had them either. Anyways, but yeah, I swore off
I've had a
Nicorette because
Nicorette gum before. My
yeah,
mom had that shit lying around. I'm a dumb kid. You know what it is.
Yep.
you know how it be.
You know how it be.
What it do? Anyways, but I've sworn off Nicorette. Like I would much rather buy from a sustainable company that isn't just trying to gouge customers or whatever else. Sorry. Debating about our
It's getting
toddler's eating
schizo.
habits. Yeah, getting schizo. I'm talking to myself. The walls are talking.
Balls are talking.
The pigeons are
Anyways,
talking.
so I have some nicotine gum that's like 2 milligrams. It's actually quite nice, and it doesn't give me chemical burns. But for the like more immediate, like I need a little bit more than that, I've switched over to pouches. So I go into my local pharmacy. I bought a tin like a week ago to try them out, see like what kind of flavor I would like. And so I got the one that was probably the best fit for me, just because of my flavor preferences. And I was like,
Menthol.
you know what?
Cock?
How
Cock.
did you know? How did you know? I got the big black sleeve too, didn't you know? Anyways,
Oh,
but
Don't
there's
you
like
know?
this menthol mint or whatever, and
salivating.
it slaps. I'm like an old grandma with a menthol. It's just that's what gets it for me. Anyways, but I go in and this like lady at the pharmacy is like, "Hi, how can I help you?" I was like, "Hey, can I get a 5 pack of the nicotine pouches?" She's like, "What?" And I was like, "The nicotine pouches, this brand." And I could give her some more context, and she's like, "I'm sorry, we don't have those." Now, for reference, they are literally right behind her, like maybe a step or two away on the shelf.
You're like,
And
bitch, yes the fuck you do.
and this isn't. It was like an Indian gal, and I know that sounds weird to just bring up race, but it
Bro.
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 Um, but like dumber cop. Anyways, but she was just like not completely understanding what I was saying. I wasn't talking fast. I wasn't like I put on my customer service voice whenever I'm talking with other customer service people, where it's like slow, methodical, kind. Let's have no miscommunication. I'll be on my way, and you have a good day. Like that's all I want. But she was just not getting it. And so I point right behind her. I was like, that brand. I would like to buy the 5 pack, please. I want this flavor. And she goes, what flavor? I go, this flavor. Or the chill mint or whatever it was called. And she's looking at them. I was like, it's silver with blue. That one. And so she holds up a box that is like 99% white, except for like a little bit of color that I couldn't fully see because it was covered by her hand. She's like, this one? I was like, I don't know. I would have to see it up close because I can't tell from here. So she grabs 2 boxes, and one of them is the one that I wanted, and another one is a completely different flavor. And she scans both, and before she continues or is like asking for payment, I was like, why do you have that second box? She was like, you wanted it, right? I was like, no, I just wanted the one box of this flavor. And I point at the one that I actually want. I was like, I do not want this one. Thank you, but I'm okay right now. She goes, oh, okay. Puts it back, cancels the transaction, and then I pay for my stuff and go. And just as I'm about to leave, I was like, oh yeah, I should ask about the strengths that they have. And so I turn around, and just before I'm leaving, I'm like, hey, a quick question about these. Do you guys sell them in any other strengths, like lower or higher, just out of curiosity? And she's like, what do you mean strength? I gave you 5 of them. Because there's 5 tins in the box. And I'm like, no, like nicotine strength. And she's like, yeah, there's 5 of them in the box. And I
Oh my
literally,
god.
I walked back to the counter, pointed
Oh
at the
my
front of the
God.
box where it says 4 milligrams of nicotine, and I said, the nicotine strength, pointing at the 4 milligrams of nicotine. And I was like, do you have 2 or 6? And she looks at me with a blank stare, turns to her black colleague that is like, filling up somebody's prescription, and waits for her to answer. And then she's like, "Oh no, the lady in the back clearly was like the more experienced one out of the 2 of them or something. I don't know." But she's like, "No, we just have the one strength." I was like, "Okay, cool. Just wanted to know. Thank you." And I was so fucking frustrated after paying for my shit and just having to deal with like I know part of it is like a language barrier, and some of that I understand, but she was just acting like I was the crazy one. It's like, no, I'm how do you not know this stuff? And you work at the pharmacy here. Like, why am I correcting you? This doesn't make sense.
Doctors and scientists.
I know. Anyways.
See, after the first interaction, you should have just assumed that anything else would have just been beyond the
And
moon.
fruitless.
Yeah.
So I gave the second opportunity partially because I needed to know the answer just in case, and also because that's like, you know what? Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. Maybe she didn't hear me right. Maybe I was talking too fast or something. I don't know. So I like intentionally slowed down my words just a little bit, not like disrespectfully slow, where I'm like, "Do you know this?" But like
Do
slowed it
you
down.
know the Muffin Man?
A
Brooke
muffin
just
man?
said that in the kitchen.
I could hear her. That was amazing.
The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Well,
Alex,
she's
scream it.
married to the Muffin Man. Anyways, so yeah, I came home with my 5-pack of nicotine pouches, and immediately I started venting to Brooke of like, okay, this dumbass I just had to deal with. Like, oh my gosh, I wanted to pull my hair out. It's so frustrating. Because it wasn't like just a one time that I had to repeat myself. It was like multiple times to repeat myself for one question. Doing that with like 8 questions, no, I'm done. Like my toddler understands quicker right now.
Oh, you're too patient.
Well, like I've had to deal with min wage jobs, like shitty jobs where people just treat you like trash. So after getting out of that stuff, I was like, I don't want to be like one of those customers ever. So I've always tried to be kind and courteous. And I know pharmacy techs and all that, even if they're not super experienced, they make decent money. Like
Yeah, they do.
they
Yep.
have to memorize certain things. And it just scares me of like if you can't communicate properly with these potential clients, like there could be a lot of like mix ups, or you're essentially playing with people's lives on a grander scale. I know
Do you
there
think they
was
care?
Thank God.
well, I know there was quite a few things where like people got their medical license revoked because they were just like not listening properly, or they weren't considered competent enough in English skills, regardless of their medical knowledge, that they were giving people like the wrong medications, or like not giving the right advice and all that. And it's like that's not good.
Bro.
Rule. Anyways, I had to get that off my chest with you guys.
Was that
Um,
today?
yeah, that was today. Like at like 1:30 in the afternoon. I was so pissed about it. I just ended up cleaning for a bit. I gotta get this out of my system
Get it
in a
de-stressed.
in a positive manner. God damn it.
Thankfully, it
Anyways.
wasn't get drunk and put on the wife beater.
Here, King, you dropped this, and it's just the wife beater with the pit stains.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Anyways, how was your how did it feel to be back to streaming there, Alex? I know you did your first stream back today.
It's alright. I gotta say, I love my sister.
Anyways, back to it.
Bro.
Bro.
Wait,
Bro.
back to normal.
Back to
Bro,
normal.
What is normal?
Normal.
wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
Save me.
Are we gonna get copystriked? Is that
No,
what's called?
I'll probably like dub over it. I had to do that so many times with the last episode that just came out. Um, episode 14. I had a conversation with Sean and his buddy Darty, who's a Red Seal automotive mechanic. And it was a good chat. I had never spoken to Darty before, so it was really nice. We ended up talking about like not completely retarded stuff for like most of it, and we went for like 2.5 hours. Like I think like we tried to record and that did not work out because people were not feeling up to it, and it happens. And I was like, okay, well, should I put my shit away or what should I do here? And I was
Oh,
just
bring it
like,
out.
I was twiddling with my thumbs, you know, had a finger in the ass, just thinking, just pondering. And Sean messaged me of like, or I messaged him of like, oh, you're playing Black Ops right now? I think he was playing 3. He's like, yeah, I'm just on a call with my buddy. You want to join in? I was like, sure. Started recording as soon as we got, hooked up. Wasn't expecting anything out of it. And it ended up being like a really, really fun conversation to have. And yeah, Sean ended up talking about being stopped by the cop and being saved by the podcast and having a whole bunch of stuff. It was
Whoa,
certainly
hands. Let me see hands.
well. So I think he mentioned it briefly, like on the actual podcast or like the next time he was on, but he did not go into detail as much as he did the other day. Because apparently he had a line of blow ready to go. He was doing cocaine all night. He drove. He was doing cocaine and alcohol, so he's got an upper and a downer in his system. And then he drives to the weed store to get another downer. And there's a cop just sitting there on the corner over by the weed store because apparently there was a call in the area about some domestic violence or something happening. And as soon as the cop turns on his lights, Sean loses a little bit of motor function, throws the coke everywhere. Like he spills his vape juice, he throws his phone into the passenger side door. He does all this stupid shit, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, just talking with some friends, doing a podcast. Gonna drive home here shortly. Just picking up some weed so that I can help myself sleep." And yeah, apparently that's the full story on it. It wasn't just, oh yeah, I got pulled over and I had alcohol in my truck. It was no, I had alcohol, I had coke, I had my vape, I had a phone. I was definitely not of sober mind to be driving and shit.
Absolute
Wow.
legend.
Hi. Ugh. Yeah. Other than that,
Not the dead noise.
oh, what the groan?
Yeah, I heard that. Oh.
Ugh. Yeah. Fortunately, it's just the way of life at this point.
Jamie, play that back.
Slow mo.
Jamie, add reverb.
Jamie, add a reverb fart.
Jamie, add Charlie Kirk in the background.
Charlie Kirk MLG quickscope compilation edit.
Charlie Kirk with the perk.
My brain thought you said MLP, and I'm like, wait, what does Charlie Kirk have to do with My Little Pony?
Me and the homies be clopping for real.
My Little
Oh
Kirky.
God. Oh my God.
We're not gooners, we're cloppers. And that's on Jaw.
Gooners v Clompers.
I've made my stickers for my car.
Sticker, I hardly know her. Yeah, I know that was very funny. I know. Should
like
quit my
that.
job and pursue comedy. Oh wait.
Oh brother,
That's
this guy stinks.
No, I just said. I just said, "Hi, little fella."
Me to my penis. Anyways, Dorian,
Yo,
what's new, my guy?
mostly the school thing. That's kind of what got me today. We went to the gym today.
Ooh.
Trying to go
Yeah,
back
for the
now.
first time in years.
Oh my
I'd
god,
say
my
it was
body
that.
hurts. Holy fuck.
I hope you have
We should-
workout videos. You need to send that shit.
No.
No,
You totally should drop in the GC right now.
Yeah.
no, I
Drop
don't.
it in the
I
chat.
don't have
I
any
want to see you
workout.
sweat.
Oh
I
my
want to see
god.
that dumpy work. I
Throw
want to
back.
see a rear view of you on the cycles.
Fuck, guys.
Michael
My
needs you to
God.
save a vial of your sweat so he can add it to his tea in the mornings.
You would fucking
Oh.
buy dirty clothes anywhere. I know you would.
Brooke out here with the banger.
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
Other than that, like literally working nonstop. I finally told my boss off that I don't get paid enough to do this bullshit, so I'm literally only going to do the 2 days a week and the meetings that I need to do, and then the rest of my time is school. And if you don't like it, well, I'll hire somebody else. And
fair
he's
enough.
kind of like, okay, well, fair enough. You need to get school done. I'm like, yeah, finally. I just had to fucking put my foot down. Now you fucking listen. I told him if my pay doesn't increase by April, I'm done.
Good.
Bro.
Because I literally work 2 jobs
Can you bring my
and run my
drink,
business.
please?
So I'm assistant general manager and events manager. I'm doing both booking and like organizing, plus all the regular general admin stuff.
Oh wow.
Like inventorying every month, figuring out discipline, all that kind of stuff is up to me. Yeah, and I never
Yeah.
got a raise for that.
No, you should be getting like double the salary, or at least
Yeah,
one
I
and a
should be
half
getting
more
like
times.
soon.
$35 an hour or so, but I
Wait,
currently
what?
make $19.50.
No,
Wait,
dude.
really?
I would
What?
be asking for like $30 minimum per hour.
Wait, Dorian, how much are you
I
making?
said I should be making around 35,
Yeah.
but instead
but-
I'm making $19.50 an hour.
Yeah, no, that's
Dude.
not right, dude.
That's not fucking fair at all, dude.
No, I know, and it's salaried, so like any extra work I do is just negative hourly wage.
Honestly, like if increasing your hourly wasn't on the table, then I'd be like, all right, put me on hourly then. Don't put like, let's revoke my salary, give me full benefits, and put me on hourly. Because then,
Oh yeah.
you know, at least with the 60 plus hours a week, you'd make up for your loss. You know,
Oh, for sure.
You'd get an overtime pay, all of that out the wazoo. I mean, what is it? Anything after 44 hours a week
40.
is 40?
Yeah.
I
think it's
know.
technically 37.5 in Saskatchewan because they take the like noon breakout.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which,
I would not put up with that, King.
yeah. Yeah, that's
I
rough.
really
understand.
like the family. The family is like I've known them
They're
for
like
years.
family to us.
Yeah, they literally treat me like family, and other other regards, and I do have benefits when it comes to like I can walk over to the tap or Aspen and drink as much as I want or
I
eat,
mean, I was
and like
meaning more
right
like
off.
health and dental, but
Yeah, I know. I would love fucking
Well,
health and
I'm
dental right
I'm
now.
I'm getting that back, but that's besides the point. It shouldn't have to be
Yeah,
through
it's gonna
my
go through
fucking
her work.
stupid company.
and I understand small family business, but even then, it's like, you just pull like the owner or something aside, just be like, brother, I don't want to, I don't want to diss you and disregard, what you guys have invested in me, but I'm doing too much for one person, and I'm also balancing school and this and that. Look at the hours that I've been pulling for the past year.
And that's what he did.
Yeah,
That's literally the conversation I had.
yeah,
And unfortunately, because of the economic times, like he literally went to go remortgage multiple houses that he owns to try to just pay to keep things going, and the interest is just too high that you wouldn't be able to pay it back and make money. Like we had a solid like hour and a half conversation of like the current state of things.
yeah.
Um and it's bleak for literally everything.
Well, yeah,
Fuck, man. That's total chicken shit.
Yeah.
It's not unfair to
Like
you, but it's like unfair to you, but it's like they're also like they're chopped. You
yeah,
guys are fucking chopped for real. I'm sorry.
like to make things like a TLDR of like his situation was essentially he made a lot of money during times that people had a lot of money with like bars, and he was a artist, and he was on the road and stuff. Like he made money and he bought a lot of assets. He
Mhm.
owns a lot physically. The problem is that means fuck all right now when he's not making enough from the businesses to keep businesses afloat.
yeah.
So like he's rich property wise, but he's not rich otherwise. Like he
Oh,
owns
and
a bunch of businesses and like
Figuratively, not literally.
what do you mean?
You said he was like rich property wise, but not like
he doesn't have
He own,
liquid, he has assets,
yeah,
which is
yeah,
great.
yeah. But
Which
that
it's a
yeah.
tough situation that they're in, because like when you have a lot of liquid, it's best to invest that into properties and assets that accumulate wealth,
and that's what he did.
which is what he did. But now
Yeah,
when it's like the dips, unless you've properly saved up and stored money, like um Dorian,
which he didn't. Like COVID just hit him way too hard.
well, it's shit. I mean, we had COVID a couple years ago. That shut down a shit ton of businesses. So the fact that
And like
they
most of his are service, so like all his
yeah,
businesses were shut down, and the
yeah.
rest are construction. So unless
Well,
people are building still,
construction should be okay. Like everybody's gonna need to build houses, warehouses, whatever, depending on the type of
yeah, but they
construction,
still
right?
paused for like 6 months, I think.
Yeah, true, true. Um, but in these financial dips, when you have assets that aren't making back their money to be worth it, it's a tricky spot to be like, all right, should I sell one off so that I can retain the other couple that are worthwhile of keeping? Should I just cash out completely and sell this off to some equity firm or something like that and just retire
Hmm.
early? Like there's always that thing, because a business that makes, say, $750,000 per year in revenue before all the removal of like, paying employees wages, restocking inventory, all of that stuff, which depending on your market can get real expensive.
Yep.
If you make certain business decisions or open the right doors, you can make that double in like a year or two. And who's to
The
say
problem
you
is
yeah.
my boss is too nice and didn't fix things sooner rather than later. And unfortunately,
A bad
I
situation
don't.
showed up that shouldn't have.
Yeah,
And
his let's just say his son's an idiot, and he had to pay a lot of lawyer fees.
Oof. That's
Yeah,
not
Ooh.
so that also like that recently happened. What was that? 5 months ago. Dave?
something like that. It was when we were in Calgary.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have this event at Aspen called the Big Kahuna, and
Mm.
it's essentially drinking with a side of golf.
Would you like some golf with your drinks?
And some say sure, and some say fuck yeah, and just fucking goof off the whole time. It's literally drinking with a side of golf because every single hole has a different alcohol sponsor, and it's
Oh,
free
no.
alcohol all on the course.
Every time I think of golf, I think of the Misfits when they went golfing and like Swagger
Yes.
Souls
Yeah.
doing a giant
Just
blunt
driving,
Yeah.
at hole
crashing into each
420
other.
But
through the helmet
every
too.
single hole, like imagine Captain Morgan sponsors one hole, Molson another hole, Coors another hole, Great Western another hole. Like literally every single hole has a different alcohol on it, and they don't typically serve you the 4-ounce tester portion. They're supposed to. They give you a
It's-
full ass drink each time.
Oh,
Sometimes
geez.
you can just straight up get cans.
So 18 holes, you're 18 drinks in at least.
So when's the next event?
Yeah, so
Oh wait, no, November?
think-
No, September.
you think we could scam them and say we're in a polycule and just have the entire hood show up?
Oh man, you could come and just cruise around, but a ticket's like $800.
No,
Fuck,
I'm
really?
trying to get in for free, gang. You feel?
Yeah, you ain't
guys
playing,
don't
but you might be able to drive around and drink.
All
You guys
right.
don't understand. We're the Counter Cockwise podcast. We have to be in this place. We deserve to be in this place.
Do you not know who I am?
Oh my god!
No. I mean, for
But
authenticity's sake, if they're gonna give away free tickets to employees and their family and all that, I will kiss you if it convinces them that we're in a polycule. I will do it
I'll
if
do
I
more
have
than
to.
Michael.
Oh,
I
no.
might get
attend.
kicked off the golf course. They're not that like gays
Why?
stay in the kitchen.
We're all just talking about
I
balls
thought
and
that was a
holes, right?
trans.
Yeah, but that's a part of you know what I mean.
So Michael will be in the
Where?
kitchen. The rest of us will have fun.
Is that a euphemism? We're literally just stand in the kitchen just drinking for several hours.
Just start
Maybe
busting
what it ends
around
up
slowly.
as.
Because that
Bro, why does
literal
it taste like shit?
that image of just the literal like no, you just stand in the kitchen. You can have all the drinks you want, but you're stuck in the kitchen for the entire event. I think that's fucking hilarious.
Just smack dab in the center, right
Yeah.
in everyone's way.
They got the kitchen island. I'm like a permanent fixture to the kitchen island or whatever. Anyways,
Yeah, I
So
would
yeah,
love
yeah,
to go.
the son
Hint, hint,
kind of
wink,
fucked
wink.
himself over on that day
yeah.
because everyone's inebriated, and basically including the servers because nobody stopped them from drinking on that day. And yeah, he decided to be stupid and got himself in trouble. And then the Aspen's owned by 3 people. It's 45% by my boss, 45% by a bitch named Greg Yonke, and then the other was that
Hey, listen
10%.
to that.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that orange midget. Anyways, 10%. Yeah, that'd be the last.
I'm taller than him.
That's owned by a third person that is more friends with my boss than the orange midget. So recently, after that whole ordeal with my best friend and his son, uh, the other owner, Greg Bitch, decides to take that info of him fucking around and he's about to find out and bring that to the RCMP
Uh-oh.
and escalate it way beyond what it should be because the other person in the situation did not give that much of a fuck. Let's just say.
Not only that, but they did worse. So
I am truck
Literally.
Quinn, just to have FYI.
I want more
Or
details.
cosplaying
I
as
can't
a
say
truck.
that much details on this.
Oh.
Anyways, After them going to the police, my best friend gets removed from this business that I work at now, and I'd have to take his role on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm also working so much, is specifically because he literally can't set foot on the property now until this is settled with the police. And the Crown's a piece of shit and has been withholding evidence for 4 months.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Every trial has been, yeah, sorry, Crown hasn't gotten evidence. We're going to have to adjourn to this day.
Wasn't that just like bleeding out the whoever is fighting it for lawyers'
Yep.
fees and such?
Yep.
I hate that. I really do. Like, if there's an outside circumstance that demands that it be withheld until like the next day or a couple days after, I understand. Major witness found dead or something like that. Yeah, that changes things. But the whole
What they're
we'll
trying to
just
do, I could literally tell you this part because I know enough about what they're literally waiting for is the only bits of evidence that are physically possible and permissible in this are on a hard drive that I gave them and have already been overwritten multiple times. What they're trying to do is recover data that is most likely not there.
sounds about right.
And they're going to keep trying until I think their expiration of like either 6 months or a year of trying gives up. And then they're going to submit that evidence, and it's going to be like, well, guess we can't try them. Get fucked. But in the meantime, my boss, the one main owner,
Mhm.
went and subverted the Orange Midget and removed him from the board of directors by getting the other person that owns 10% to essentially sign him out in the board of directors. And he is no longer allowed to administer anything in Aspen Lakes.
Damn.
Is that good or bad?
That's really good because he was trying to fuck around and do a whole bunch of shit that was ruining the business. My boss literally took over running this business and put 45% share in because Greg Yonke literally burned the business to the fucking ground. And my boss rebuilt the whole business with his construction company and then went 45% in as a part of the deal. And like, we're going to run it and administer everything because when you ran it, the course looked like the Sahara Desert for 6 years, and you never made a dime.
Rough.
Well,
Me when
Yeah.
dog.
so fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
That's literally what I've like kind of finished dealing with, and then now I'm just working 2 jobs, all because my best friend decided to be a fucking idiot.
I mean, yeah.
Can I guess what happened?
Sure, we might have to bleep it if you're right.
Private information.
I guess you bleep it.
Wait,
I fucking knew it.
confirm bleep.
Confirm bleep.
Okay.
Bro, as soon as you said your friend did something stupid, I was like, all right, I know what he did.
I
Yeah,
may
he
not
decided
know
to
a lot, but I know something.
decided to cop a
I may
feel
not have a
in an
brain, gentlemen,
elevator.
but I have an idea.
Yeah,
And the
I can't
worst
keep
part
his
is he
fucking hands to
did
himself.
it to the bar hoe. Like the bar whore.
Literally to the woman that grinds up on him.
So it was
Did
consensual?
she press charges or?
No, it wasn't consensual. She definitely didn't want it.
Oh, okay.
She told a friend in confidence what happened. That friend said to somebody else. That went to the other to the other general manager that was there previously. He was just a fucking wank stain and didn't do anything either, and made that business
No,
lose money.
Also
sleeping
fucking
with half the
telephone.
staff.
when he found out, he took it to the other owner, and because they've always wanted to push Mark out, like my boss, they saw that as an opportunity to fuck him over and start pushing him out.
Fuck, dude. Fuck's sake.
It's like literally the craziest, wildest shit.
Bro, like, service jobs end up being like the most craziest fucking dramas ever.
Literally.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've never had to deal with anything that severe at any of the jobs that I've had. I know there was a couple that dated when I worked at McDonald's. There was a couple that both signed up at the same time, and then they broke up like a month or two later, and they were absolute hell to deal with because they were nasty to everybody and each other, and like almost starting fights in the back.
Wow.
Jesus.
Like
Dude,
they would give each other death glares, like both having to work drive-through, and say the guy was on window 1 and she's on window 2, and so they have to coordinate like who's paid and who hasn't. And there's a couple of times where I was like helping out with the drive-through, and he's like, "Yeah, can you tell that bitch up at window 2 like that this person hasn't paid because my systems is down and she's a fucking whore and I hate her." I was like, I'm gonna censor most of that, but okay.
But okay.
It's like, oh, not you, ma'am. No. I'm talking about my coworker. You're fine. We'll get your order ready.
Turns to the customer, "I'm so sorry for the wait. My incompetent ass ex-girlfriend at second window."
Broke the fucking McFlurry machine. Again, I apologize. This is all her fault.
This is far from the norm, sir. Now, both of them weren't like social or like had the common decency to like keep everybody else out of it. So they ended up both getting fired like not even that far after they broke up. So they were just both jobless and angry at each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, I had like the same experience at my old job.
Mm-hmm.
Like two of my friends were dating for like a couple months, and then they broke up. So like we all hung out after work. It was like me, those two, and like 3 other people.
Mm-hmm.
So when they split up, it just felt awkward because like I knew that her friend didn't like him, and he knew that the friend didn't like him, so it was like awkward for all of us to hang out.
Yeah,
So it kind of just like drove like a wedge,
that's fair.
and I
I
was
mean,
just like, oh, no more hanging out time.
that happened to like the high school friend group that I had. We had this massive like 10 or 12 person group that would all hang out together, and it all hinged on like my abusive ex and I being together because there was a bunch of her friends and then a bunch of my friends, and we all just kind of ended up hanging out together just over the course of time. Everybody got along for the most part. I remember there was a stupid argument over like between my ex-girlfriend at the time and one of the friends that I still know to this day and like talk to occasionally. Um, they argued and almost had a fight over which one of them could be Sally, and then their boyfriends could be Jack for Halloween. I, High school was a time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. And so like the guy who at the time I had no beef with, like him and I got along just fine. Because he pulled some stuff later down the line, but beside the point. Him and I are like baffled, and I'm like, so apparently by proxy we're in a feud, and he's like, apparently. And I'm like, yeah, you can have it. I don't really care. And he's like, dude, I don't care either way. I've been trying to get them to drop it for a week now, but they're bickering. I don't want to get in the middle of it. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll come up with an idea. And so I think I suggested like a couple other ideas. And I'm like, I know Jack and Sally, like that's a good couple. But what about like these couples from these Tim Burton movies, or couple other ones, and then they were like, "Oh, you know what? If I can do this, then whatever you pick, even if you go with Jack and Sally, I don't care." And then they reconciled. Um, yeah. Anyways, and then once that abusive ex and I broke up, the group split up between her and her friends who were like, "Yeah, he's a piece of shit, fuck you," and then the rest of my friends who were just like, "Well, that's over," and
That's
then
the end
just
of that arc.
Personally,
yeah,
having twin Jack and Sally's would have been fucking cool as shit, though.
it would have been, but they nobody likes to share.
Let's
It
swap
has to be
Jacks and let's swap Sally's.
well, the one winning argument for like the other couple, the guy was literally named like Jack. I think it was Jackson. And so it was like
Doesn't count.
it it doesn't count, even though he's got the exact name needed. It doesn't count.
Yeah, but there's also a son in it, so like he should kill himself.
Jesus. Anyways, yeah, high school was time. I don't miss it.
Me
Also,
neither.
at that min wage job, we had my manager and a friend of mine get married at the second window. Did I ever tell you guys about that?
Like at the window?
Yeah, like they were both on the clock and they got married allegedly at
Did
the
did it come with
second
fries?
window. In between the McFlurries, I knew. No, both females, and the one's boyfriend was like right there in the kitchen, and the older one said to the younger one, they're both above 18 at the time, so it's all above board here. Um, but the older one says to the younger one, you're really lovely, and I'd like to take our friendship further, not in a sexual way, but just like hang out more or something like that. And the other one was like, well, you want to get married, like right here, right now? And so they're like, sure. So they made like fake wedding bands out of like the plastic straws or something like that. Like they repurposed company products in order to make this fake marriage happen, all while still doing like getting orders complete. The general manager, who was this soft-spoken Filipino guy, he just looked at all of us bizarre because the rest of us are like clapping along of like, oh, good job, congrats, just playing along because it's the only nice thing to fucking happen when you're working fast food is like, oh, somebody went with a bit. All right, let's drag this bit out. Let's see how far this goes. This is fun, and nobody's getting yelled at yet, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah. You guys have any weird work stories other than like people getting hurt or crimes being involved?
uh,
Um,
No.
trying to.
My work is just fucking contractors. That's about it.
Yeah.
um,
Not really.
oh,
No?
at
No
my
one?
old job, at my old job, so this was like right before I quit.
One time at band camp?
Yeah, yeah. So one time at
Oh
band camp,
my
Stacy and
fucking
Justin went
god.
all the way, and Lisa doesn't even know.
Brooke said it first. I just
I
relayed the
got that
message.
reference so badly. I fucking loved American Pie.
Oh. Anyways, sorry.
Such a bad
Anyway,
movie.
um,
Sorry.
at my old job, like right before I was heading out the door,
Yeah.
like for good. What was it? Uh, my my manager at the time was trying to file a lawsuit against the country club
Mm-hmm.
because apparently the general manager at the time was like, fuck, what was it? Like she I think she said something about like we had like gay members, right? There's like a gay couple,
You?
and I
Okay.
think she was like talking.
Sorry. Sorry, that
James,
was a joke.
but like she was like talking shit, and I guess like one of the gay couples like heard it, and we're gonna file a lawsuit. So my manager was like, "Yo, I'm gonna hop on that train before they do because they're gonna rope me into that shit." And then on
What,
top of
a
that,
discrimination lawsuit
yeah,
against the company or against the individual?
I guess the company or the individual. I think maybe both because by proxy, she's like the face of it or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks.
Traditionally, I don't know, but I just thought it was fucking funny. And then after that, like maybe a week after I quit, there was like a party. All right, so this is funny because the club owns a house that right next to it, and the general manager lived in that house, and she held a party there for one of the ladies in the office, and she got super fucking wasted and was doing like very like inappropriate stuff with the staff.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I think somebody like brought it up to the assistant general manager, and I think they were just building off a case. And it's funny because she was the general manager is like a giant shit talker.
Mm-hmm.
She would talk so much shit. I was
Did she
talking to
backpedal
my
like immediately, or what
no,
happened?
no. So my assistant manager, he's like cool as fuck. I like sent him like very atrocious memes on Instagram.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, we were all drinking at the bar one night. It was me, my assistant manager, two of the bartenders, and maybe like another server that I'm like cool with. And my assistant manager goes like, I don't get why she talks all this shit when her daughter looks like she has fucking Down syndrome. And I almost
Jesus.
choked on my fucking beer.
That is so out of pocket.
And then I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you on about? And he's like, bro, like next time you see her in the marketplace, just look at her. Just look at her.
Can you confirm?
It's been a year. I haven't. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. But that was like,
You ever heard the
I
term
was like,
gumping it?
yo, no. Oh, okay. I mean, I get it.
Have you seen that clip?
I haven't seen it, but when you said gumping it, I was like, what's that? And then it clicked. I'm like, oh, I get it.
So there was this like I guess it was like a priest or a guy imitating as a priest, and he's like, call in and confess your sins. And so this one guy's like, um, I'm here to confess my sins. Or before I continue with my story and confess to my sin, um, are you familiar with the term gumping it? And the pastor, fake pastor, is like, no, I'm not. He's like somebody who's like they kind of have Down syndrome or like autism or whatever. Like it's not fully apparent, but they're definitely like on the spectrum. Anyways, so long story short, on shift at a grocery store, he ended up fucking this autistic girl in the ass in one of the coolers, and then just ends the
What the
call.
fuck?
I'll have to find the clip and put it in, but like, oh my gosh, every time I see it, like, just are you familiar with the term "gumping it, father"? Like, it just sends me off because I know where it's gonna go.
I thought that was like the funniest shit though, man. And
Jesus.
I had a backpedal. I was like, because I usually cut through the marketplace to get to the dining room
Hmm.
because I'm a fat lazy fuck. And she would be working there,
Fat lazy fuck.
and I would say like, oh hey, how you doing? And she'll say, oh hi, but she'll have like a little inflection in her voice.
Oh
So I'm
no.
like, I don't know if she's fucking with me or she actually has that in her voice. And then just the gears started rolling, and I'm like, huh,
It's
hey,
like
maybe you got a point, man.
that moment where Patrick's brain gets plugged in for the first time,
Exactly.
all the cobwebs get dusted off.
It's like, man, I miss that fucker. He would make me laugh so much on our shift, dude.
That's something that I appreciated from some of my more terrible jobs is like, like I could work McDonald's again. Would I ever choose to? Fuck no.
Yeah.
Because it was absolute hell. The only thing that made it worthwhile of like sticking around, aside from like the min wage paycheck, because you can't find anything better when you're in high school, was like the people that I worked with. Because constantly like just running gags and trying to make the shift worthwhile of getting through. Like I would do polls in the drive-through of like, are you a fan of the Muppets or like mac and cheese or pizza if you had to choose? Like completely unrelated to the order, especially when it's like all backed up because there's that one asshole who decided to order like 10 meals and then is surprised that it doesn't take only 30 seconds to get all of it. So when it's backed up, it's like, oh, this is a regular or this person seems to have a decent vibe. I'll ask him. And there was sometimes where like I'd have somebody in the kitchen who was in on the gags, and then somebody at the second window who was in on the gags. And so like instead of putting it over the intercoms of like can confirm another vote for the Muppets or like another mac and cheese fan, it would just be passed along via word so that it wasn't on the official intercoms.
She's making them at night. I just know it.
There's also, speaking of mac and cheese, there was also another shift where I was so tired that I asked somebody if they wanted a side of mac and cheese, and McDonald's does not sell mac and cheese in any capacity. I was just so tired that like my brain was starting to like turn into sludge. Because I think that was the week where I got like maybe 2 hours of sleep in like 4 days. It was not a great week. Yeah. That's all. That's all the stories I have, other than like people throwing me under the bus for shit. Like I don't have a whole lot. Alex, you said you didn't have any stories.
No, my job's pretty boring, which I'm thankful for.
I mean, like a
Lame.
boring job is a stable job, but sometimes like it's nice to have just a little bit of spice. You know what I mean?
It's boring in a sense of I don't really have much to do other than reports, and that's usually just when people go where they're not supposed to, or hit things. Or my coworker just doesn't want to do his
You're not
job
supposed to
because
be
he's fucking
hitting
retarded.
people.
Do you have anybody
No,
who's
it's
like,
you're
oh,
not
I'm just
supposed to
giving
be
you
running
something to
things
do?
over. Sorry?
Oh, you ran over Mitch. You're not supposed to do that. You get a demerit. Sorry. Bummer.
Sorry,
Luke,
you
are
have
you
to pay for
okay?
the damages now on the vehicle, and that goes through SGI. Hope you have a good insurance.
I
Mitch, are
don't
you
know.
okay? It
I
looks like your
don't.
leg is broken. You
Oh
can
my
walk it off though,
gosh!
right?
Somebody get CPR.
Oh my god, there's blood.
Oh, I don't have to deal with
Ew.
that, thank God. I don't
Ew,
have to deal with that, thank
Cody.
God.
Oh my
Matt,
god,
you do
Mitch.
that voice
So
very, very
tired.
well.
Oh my god, Mitch.
I
We're
don't
gonna have to
care
let you
if you
go.
quote unquote felt free in the forklift. You still have to pay for damages incurred.
Even though it's the company forklift, the damages are made by you. Darn it. God. Yes, it's definitely have to come out of your pocket with that one.
Again, back to the the TV guys with the pockets to rub their nips. Oh, darn it. You thought you could get away with going on a rampage at the workplace? Oh, such a shame. You're
Even though
gonna be
your
going to.
leg's busted, you're gonna have to put all this stuff away. Darn
Ooh,
it.
you spilled everything in the supply closet. You're gonna be in debt for the next 5 years.
BT
Darn.
dubs, BT dubs, you're gonna have to clean that up.
No child support payments for you, sir.
Your baby mama's gonna hate you. And rightfully so. Maybe I
Dude, you
should
do
get the
that.
striped socks.
I think you need to at this point. You do that voice way too well.
Years of practice, my guy.
What are you practicing for?
To make you laugh at this very moment. God.
Oh, that's what the practice is for. Nothing
And I'm
else.
the asshole. And I'm the asshole. Sorry, I
For
was holding
what?
that in.
um.
Why'd you let it get this
Oh
far?
my gosh! Now the jokes aren't funny.
Oh,
Ooh, you're gonna
Dorian, save us.
You're gonna have to do sensitivity training.
Oh no, the company will not pay for your time doing it.
Oh, such a shame.
Such a shame.
We hate it. Anyways, so
Her.
I was thinking, um, what's your guys' earliest like memories dealing with the internet? Because like most of us, if not all of us, have grown up with the internet basically like in our homes, in our schools, and all that. I was recently reminded of a video from like 17, 18 years ago or something like that, back when YouTube was still fresh and when the peak of comedy was just farts. I mean, it still kind of is, but like, there's this like really shitty, like low res animation of two monkeys farting and making a song out of the farts. And I was reminded of that. I watched it, and it was like a flood of old YouTube back when it like first was introduced. When it came preloaded on the iPod with the TV
Oh,
looking
with the
icon.
TV, yeah.
Yeah, and Watch Mojo was like the best source for information at the time. And Machinima was a thing. You know,
Oh,
even though
dude,
they were
Machinima, I
all
remember that.
even though they were all getting ripped off, or it was like a 70-30 split. So
And you
most
and you'd make
creators,
sure the movie was worth it by watching the frickin' CinemaSins.
yeah, yeah. Back when PewDiePie was still screaming about barrels
Barrels.
Oh my god.
and Stefano, the golden statue, and all that.
Happy
Before
Back
his
when
Wheels,
Amnesia
PewDiePie.
was good.
yeah. So, like, do you guys have any like vivid memories of like early childhood like fucking around on the internet? Because I got a few.
Not
Omegle.
really. Ooh,
I,
go off, Queen.
One hurts.
who?
The amount of unsolicited dicks I've seen on the online at way too young of an age.
Uh, I feel for you because I have had the same thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, as a man,
Jamie,
it was probably more jarring too. He was
Jamie,
like,
are you
Yeah.
crying emoji over this?
I think I've put the fear in God into like a good number of men online. Um, because like back in the day, I used to use Kick, the messenger.
oh god,
Yeah,
oh
Oh God.
god,
yeah.
oh fuck.
I used to
I think I
use
need to go
that.
take my pain meds for that.
I remember back on that app. Anyways, but
I
like
remember in my day.
I
Bandicam using a.
remember when it was one ad every 10 messages, not every
Oh my
two.
god.
Anyways, but yeah, I
Remember Tinder doesn't
remember.
have ads.
Sick. Um, but I remember using that because a lot of my friends liked to message on that. You know, because like Facebook was for normies. That was like just before Instagram and all that was starting to pop off. So people were like
Skype.
looking for other places. So yeah, it was like Skype. Discord wasn't even a thing, or like was brand new, so nobody was fucking using it. Everybody was still using
Here back.
TeamSpeak or Skype.
Bro, Zoom.
No. Anyways, but yeah, I share that pain because I used like I don't know anime pictures or just like cool pictures that I found online to not
Yeah,
have
they
any
were
personal
totally
info.
cool.
And you know trying to find new people to talk to and all that, and there would be like guys that hit my DM of like yo, and it's like what's up man, trying to act like nonchalant, and then just unsolicited dick pic, and then
Oh,
I
fuck.
would hit them. I would like not even the common courtesy to hit me with an ASL or anything like that, you know, common courtesy at least. But yeah, and then I would have to hit them with the first off, I'm a dude. Second off, I'm a minor. So you might want to think twice. I'm a
And they sent
pretend.
another one.
Oh, you are a little boy? Oh. No. um But it was all like white dudes in like their 20s and 30s trying to hit up little old me on Kick, you know.
Nice cock, bro, but I'm 12.
Literally, I had that several times. And then there was one time I was like, you should feel bad for what you do. Like, you think a girl's gonna like that? Just absolutely roasting this dude because he sent me a dick pic. Another time it was like, you should be ashamed. You should call your mother and tell her what
You
you
should
did.
call your mother.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know her personally. I mean, I could
Where are your
say
parents? It's time to stop. Where
no
the fuck are your
more,
parents?
no more. Um, God, I miss Filthy Frank. But
Sorry, continue.
yeah, so I had several. Sometimes I was nonchalant of like, I'm gonna pretend this didn't happen. Please stop messaging me. And then they're like, okay, thanks, man. And it's like, or bro, I didn't even know you were male. It's like it's in my profile. It is in my profile. You just choose not to read, but that's
It's like,
okay.
oh my god, bro, I'm so sorry, but honestly, notes.
Rating, rating. What do you think? I shave? You like it, or do you think I bring
It's
back the
like you need to
bush?
shave more down south, but other than that, I think you're good. Yeah, man, she's fucking love it, bro.
Yeah,
Go off, King.
yeah. It's always dudes that send unsolicited pics, never chicks. I remember there was one kid I used
What do
to
you
like
mean? I got so many.
from
Sending,
girls.
not receiving.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
What?
really?
Oh yeah.
Lucky?
Like
No, I
I've gotten spam bots like the like, oh my gosh, you know, you look cute, you should join my live stream, and it's this sketchy third party like website. It's like, no thanks. Don't eat you.
no
They're not
no
even that
I
good.
I just got people taking like porn stars' photos off of their porn and pretending to be them.
That
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
count.
you see that all the time, unfortunately.
It was fun.
Um,
I still got naked
yeah,
women out of it, so I was happy.
yeah, fair enough. I mean, who doesn't like to
Nice.
stare at a pair of boobs? You know, take the edge off. Like
Off.
it's a Pall Mall sig. It's just like, I need a pair of tits right now. I'm a 1940s detective who just needs a pair of tits.
Bottle of Jack in the cabinet and a ferret.
As I sit there in my chair, looking at the porno mag and downing my double shot of whiskey, I look at
after
my
growing
snub
a
nose.
after looking at a double homicide. Didn't phase me at all. With
Yeah,
his
the
pair of
headshot
tits
was brutal,
though.
but look at her figure. Yeah.
But
I
look at
feel
the
like that would be
cams
in
on
some
this one.
80s detective movie.
Yeah.
Like freaking oh god, not Ace Ventura, but the same style. Naked Gun.
Oh,
Hit
Naked
the
Gun
bricks
was so
toots.
good.
I feel like that
These
would
tits
totally
on for
be
the
in Naked
world.
Gun.
Yeah. Didn't they do like a 4 recently, or aren't they reviving the series or something like that?
They brought Seth MacFarlane brought back Naked Gun with Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, that was it. It's Liam
Yeah, I
Neeson.
haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers.
I saw a trailer for it. And I was like, okay, that looks funny as hell, but movie
I
theaters are
saw
expensive.
I saw maybe like the first clip part of the trailer where he's talking and it's a picture of Leslie Nielsen. I was like, all right, this might be gold. This might be gold.
Yeah. But yeah, any other fun or not so fun childhood memories? I remember Live Leak back in the day when that was still online. Um, saw quite a few beheadings and other videos that made me question reality itself.
Remember Fred is Dead?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I watched a bit of Fred Figglehorn, unfortunately.
Do you
Um,
guys remember the cat videos? And like maybe halfway, there was this one video, like halfway in the video, someone put All Star playing with the cats, doing like, cat things. You guys remember that?
I don't. I remember the cat. I'm a kitty cat, and it ends. That was a big
Meow meow
thing.
meow. Dance dance dance.
Yeah,
Nyan cat,
I'm a
Nyan
kitty
cat.
cat. I
Oh,
did that,
you
and
can't?
Alex did not get the reference.
What?
Yeah,
Can you breathe into the mic?
What?
no, I can't. I have headphones on.
Oh, can you breathe into your headphones?
Blow me a kiss through your headphones. I need it. I need to pick me up.
No, I just need to hear you breathing. Hurry, I'm
Quick,
almost there.
have an asthma attack on the podcast. We'll get more
Oh
views.
my god. No. I do not need to deal with that.
Yeah, live leak, Flash animations. God, I miss Flash animations.
Club Penguin.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Remember,
There's a
do you
new
remember-
website for Club Penguin.
Is there?
CPPS.me.
No, fuck. No. They just got a new I literally was playing it when I was in Mexico. Because I found it.
Sorry,
Club
continue.
Penguin Journey.
Oh,
Oh wait, I think I saw something on Twitter.
Yeah, it's
About Club
almost a
Penguin.
one-to-one
Jamie, pull it up.
recreation. Almost. I did pull
Hold
it
on,
up.
I actually am pulling it up right now. Hold on.
I've got it up.
Hold on, Jamie's pulling it up right now. January
My
2026,
account's still
the
there?
owner of Club Penguin confirms that the game is their... Wait, what? Who the fuck wrote this? Is Jamie, please censor that. Oh wait, I think we might be looking at the same thing. Sorry, go off, Queen.
1 second.
anyways.
Let's see if this works.
Jamie, add the waiting music.
No. Sorry, I already have freaking lo-fi playing.
Jamie, add lo-fi music to the background of this entire podcast.
Penguin not
Yeah.
found. What do you mean penguin not found?
Me
Bitch.
when a penguin leaves the enclosure.
Me when a
Me
penguin
one
goes to the mountains.
hamburger.
Me when Madagascar penguins. Penguin not found.
Me when she takes the kids.
Jesus. Me when she divorces me and takes all my puffles.
Hey, this could be under my fucking email. Don't tell me it's under my fucking email.
She took the fucking puffles, Michael.
No? What?
Jesus.
She took half of my cards for card jitsu.
Well, I couldn't fucking find it. But yeah, there was one that I looked at and I was like, why is this almost a one-to-one? What was it?
She
It's
said my
funny.
igloo was trash, so I kicked her out the door.
Matt sent that meme earlier today, I think, of that Club Penguin meme of like, hey, you want to go back to
Oh,
my
yeah.
igloo for some coffee? And by coffee, I mean hardcore penguin sex. Again, editor, pull it up.
Jamie, pull that up.
Okay, I have to admit, Matt, every time that you've been on the podcast and you do the Jamie pull it up bit, there's been so many times where I'm just like half listening to the podcast, like while editing it, and you'll be like, Jamie, pull it up, and it's like, what do I have to pull up? Let me scroll back, see if I actually need to pull something up here or not.
That should totally be a bit where like Michael has a twin and it's just him, but with a name tag that says Jamie.
I could make that happen. Editor Jamie in the stew.
Piece of shit twin brother Jamie. Forgot to put that in the video. Sorry guys.
Fucking Jamie.
Piece of shit. He should kill himself.
Well, we did that Jamie bit so much for like when we first had you on the podcast that I ended up making the JRE podcast part of the thumbnail. That was the one where we talked about Harambe and shit too. Because it's like
R.I.P.
Joe Rogan with
Harambe.
Harambe as the thumbnail. Still fucking cursed.
See how
Anyways,
I derailed this whole fucking show?
yeah. Anyways, early internet memories. Remember any YouTube videos that like stuck out in your brain?
Charlie the
You're a
Unicorn.
wizard, Harry.
Did you just say Charlie
It's
the
a-
Unicorn?
I did say Charlie the Unicorn.
It's a
Leo
magical
Paradise.
Charlie.
It's a magical Leopardine.
Paradise.
So I had that come up when I was back in trade school for this last semester. This one guy was like, "Oh yeah, I don't like this," or something like that, like something that's totally subjective. And out of my mouth, before I could even think, I was like, "Shun the non-believer, shun,"
Shun.
and
Shun.
and it derailed like the next 30 minutes of conversation because it was just reference after reference.
Me and my
Did you
coworker
guys
do that all the fucking time.
did you guys see the
He-
finale to Charlie the Unicorn?
No, I don't think I did. I distinctly remember watching through all of Llamas with Hats.
Oh,
Oh, that was a classic though.
It's a little
Carl.
sad at the end, but
Yeah.
good series.
I think they did like time travel.
Carl.
It
Remember,
didn't end.
Why'd
I
you
remember
kill all those babies, Carl?
Why is the boat red sticky?
I
Oh,
needed
would you
baby
believe me
hands,
if
you
this is
see?
strawberry jam?
Oh, nectar.
Carl!
Strawberry milkshake.
I know that's not strawberry
we
jam.
we once had a roommate whose name was Carl. Like
Oh
actually, her
no.
name was Carlene. But we all called her Carl, and we constantly would be like, Carl, and she'd be like, I'm sorry.
I love
And
that.
then she tried to hit on me. Or through Dorian.
Carl, you can't
So,
steal
like, is she
somebody's
still
girlfriend
available,
like
or?
that.
Carl, you can't send my husband a picture of a strap on and ask if it's big enough for me, Carl.
So is she available, or?
No, you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that.
I
Well, he's
request
looking at the
collaboration.
Amazon recommended thigh-high stockings right
Whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa,
So,
whoa, whoa! I'm looking at cruise socks, not thigh highs, bro. Anyway,
don't
I
think I
request
haven't seen your
collaboration.
wish list. All right, get out of here. Anyways,
I sent that to you in confidence.
early early internet memories. Come on, guys, let's stay on topic.
Laughing so fucking hard that I was laughing so fucking hard at the You're a Wizard Harry fucking meme video that came out
Yeah.
fucking years ago. I laughed so hard at seeing that my science teacher had to come out into the hallway and make sure I wasn't fucking dying.
I'm a what?
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a hairy wizard.
I'm
Have you seen
gonna
that
put my
one?
dick in the owl. I wouldn't recommend that. I've tried it.
Have you seen like those like dubbed ones where you might have to censor this, but he's like, "You're a
Oopsie
Harry." He's like,
No, I
"I'm a what?"
Ay caramba.
have not.
Oh, maybe that's just my rabbit hole.
I-
Anyway, Jamie, please censor that. Again,
Yeah,
I do not condone such behavior on the CCP.
CCP.
yeah, Counter-Cockwise podcast.
Oh,
Not the Communist Party of China or
The Chinese Communist Party.
Party.
God, Michael, can't you hand the game?
I lost social credits there.
Michael!
Michael, don't
Hold on.
leave me here. Michael.
Michael!
Um.
Oh, I was thinking of
Yeah.
this one actually. I'm putting it in the group chat.
Okay. Beauty. I remember I was like really big into Halo when YouTube was like brand new, and so there was a bunch of Halo related stuff that I would watch. I know, crazy to consider.
Red versus
I know
blue.
your username totally
No,
isn't like
actually,
Halo or
like I
anything.
watched a bit of Red versus Blue, but there was like certain ones that I would watch, but I wasn't a diehard fan. I had a buddy who was a diehard fan, and it actually kind of turned me off of it for a bit, even though it's funny. Like I would watch Rooster Teeth like do gameplay and challenges and that sort of stuff, but I wasn't watching all of it.
gaming channel?
Yeah, they would do like horse with like these custom like forge maps and shit.
To be fair, I was only introduced to Red versus Blue, and that was it.
That's fair. They're also the same guys that did Ruby, and that guy was really into Ruby as well. Can't imagine
Never knew
why
that.
a pubescent teen would be interested in anime girls. Kind of makes a fellow
Oh, I
wonder.
wonder why.
Yeah, crazy.
Look
Anyways,
at Marcus.
yeah, looking at you.
Shout
But
out to bro.
I distinctly remember there was an April Fool's joke that was posted on the internet. I think it originated from 4chan or something like that. But it was like an old forum post of like like Mega Bloks trying to get into the video game market because like Lego had like Lego Star Wars at the time and they were starting to branch out, and Mega Bloks supposedly wanted to get into the video game scene, and so they were going to do a Mega Bloks Halo thing because they had a partnership already. And so I saw like these made up images of the Halo Mega Bloks game. I was like, oh, that's kind of sick. And still, as an adult to this day, like I would still play that. No word of a lie. But every single time I tried to watch it, it was either the Rick roll or like just stills of the images that were spreading around. And I didn't understand the concept of the Rick roll at the time because I wasn't on 4chan or anything. So I was just like, oh, clearly I clicked on the wrong video and like Rick rolled myself multiple times because I was a stupid fucking idiot.
What a jackass.
Yeah. So there was that. There was Family Guy moments that I ended up watching when that was not allowed in my house when I was growing up.
Remember peanut butter jelly time with the banana and the maracas?
Yes.
Yep.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. Gangnam Style? Gangnam Style.
Oh my
was a thing.
god.
What does the fox say?
The fox.
I feel like these are like verbal flashbangs for any veteran on the internet of just
Dude.
like
I also remember the remix of Taylor Swift's oh fuck, what was it?
now
They
I'm
had it
falling on the
remixed with
cold
the
hard
Screaming
drowned
Goat.
screaming
Yes,
goat.
it was Screaming Goats. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was
Remember
like in every meme compilation at the time because people thought that was the funniest fucking thing ever.
what was that
It
one
still
guy?
plays
He
in
did
my
like
head all the
parodies.
time.
Remember that one guy that did like he did a parody of Miley Cyrus, Wrecking Ball, Taylor Swift, 22, and two other songs. Jamie, pull it up. I think it's like Bob Barker or something.
Bo Burnham?
You guys remember that?
Jamie's gonna
He's great.
fucking kill himself.
Yeah, Jamie is on the verge.
He's crashing out.
Brooke just mentioned hand fart kill. Do you guys know what she's talking about?
No.
No.
And fart
I remember
kill.
Salad Fingers.
Yeah, salad fingers. I
I
remember.
like rusty spoons.
I fucking hated Salad Fingers.
Also, that guy who was an animator that drew everything by hand. My spoon's too big. How animals eat their food. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Every Facebook mom was sharing that for a hot minute.
Yep.
Only a spoonful.
I miss Vine, man. I genuinely I miss it. Not the
Road work ahead.
I sure hope it
I
does.
sure hope it does. I drive my shop manager around from like place to place, and I always say that to him.
I got 2 free tacos. You know what it
He's
is.
just
He
screaming.
always got his free taco in the arms
wait.
of the
Is that
angel.
the same video where he sees the coupon and he starts screaming and he's screaming the whole way?
Yes,
I got 2 free
yes,
tacos.
yes. I got 2 free tacos. Yeah.
Me when I get tacos, except
I
they
got
weren't free.
introduced to the free Shabakadu one from when Sunday did Minecraft like fucking I don't remember. Oh my god, I think it was like mod showcases or some shit like that. Oh, he did it with some other dude.
Sky does Minecraft.
No, Sunday.
You said he collabed with some other dude, and that's when I mentioned Sky does Minecraft. Gosh.
all the Minecraft Let's Plays back in the day. back
And
when
them
Minecraft.
touching kids?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry.
No. Unfortunately, the two are somehow correlated. I don't know how.
That's where my brain goes right away for that.
Yeah, no, same. And like when Matt
He
brought
was
up
on a watch list.
like, yo, we should play Minecraft for the channel or like do a podcast in Minecraft or something like that. I'm like, don't like kids that way. Like I like my own kids as a father figure, but like I don't want to be associated with
You're
there's
talking
so
about
many
like we get views.
me true, but like there's so many associated with like pedophilia or sexual assault of a minor and all that for YouTubers. It's insane. Like
Zedlock's never had that problem.
this is why I don't use the internet at all. I just stick to the good Lord's word and read my local newspaper, and that's it.
I stick to the Lord's word, which is why I go to the bar, get drunk, and
Meanwhile,
go home
local
and beat my
newspaper is
wife.
priest has touched
Beat
young
my
boy.
wife.
Hey, he's just so full of the Holy Spirit, he had to touch that little boy. It's fine. You know, he'll get relocated. It's whatever, you know?
I had to go to the
It is
local
what it
watering
is.
hole, beat a black feller, and then go
The
to
Lord
go to
giveth and
church
the
and
Lord
repent.
taketh away. The Lord gave that pastor a little child, and the Lord tooketh away his anal virginity. You know, it's just how it be.
It was God's plan after all.
Yeah.
Who am I to judge?
Yeah. Almighty mercy.
Lord,
I hope
have
that boy
mercy on
heals
my
just
soul.
fine.
That sounds like a Jehovah's Witness speak. It's all part of the Lord's plan.
Okay.
Can confirm there's a database somewhere.
Can confirm there are multiple blacklist names that I know personally, and I grew up with
And they're all
unfortunately.
black.
My
I'm
camp
about
You
to
gotta
counselor,
figure
release
that out.
them right now.
my camp counselors on that list, and several
My little league
clergymen.
football coach, Uncle
Um,
Jim.
Uncle Jim.
Uncle Jim was always a weird fella. Mom never
No,
said to go near
sorry.
him.
Uncle Jim is drinking hand sanitizer.
I soon found out me and
He's
Uncle Jim
sober.
wasn't
He's
related.
fine.
He just showed up to the house one day.
Uncle Jim
But
just
I
showed
turned
up to
out
the house,
fine.
drank the hand sanitizer, and left. He's fine. He still keeps his chip. He's good. He's sober. Can you believe it? 90-day chip.
It says
He got
1 month sober.
it.
And he started
90-day
3 years
chip.
ago.
They don't know that he's been drinking Lysol. What's Listerine? He's been drinking Listerine in the morning and sanitizer at night. But hey, you know, whatever helps a man get through his struggle, right?
He's drinking
Mine
at
had just
night.
put
I
my
just
name
know
on my
it.
PC.
He's drinking them at night. I know it.
His breath is always so minty fresh. It's a little off-putting.
It's too fresh.
Uncle Jim must really take big consideration of his dental hygiene. I'll tell you what.
I tell you what.
Boy, howdy. Anyways,
Boy, howdy.
we should probably get off of this before we make more controversial comments.
I'm gonna be so fucking pissed, Michael, if you
Probably.
lose this episode.
Yeehaw.
Dude, I was so pissed that the last recording just like did not stick around. I don't like I clearly remember before starting seeing it work. So I have no fucking clue. And I didn't update it before I started recording or anything like that. So I have no fucking, but it was a good episode. Shame.
when
Shame.
you put in the chat that you lost the episode, I was driving the company truck and I was like so close to swerving and be like, what's the point?
What's the point?
What's the point in the podcast that literally gets like one view from Matt himself?
What's the point of
Double checking
being
to make
alive
sure
when
it's
I'm the
uploaded
only
properly.
viewer?
You're like that Wolverine meme where you just have a picture frame of the
Yes.
podcast emblem and you're just like stroking it and just sitting in your bed, just like, where have we gone wrong?
Just joking it all right.
Straight jorking it.
And
Straight
by it,
perking it.
well, Let's just say my peanut. Anyways, you guys have any other
I hate
like
you.
internet, early internet stuff, or should I just drop this topic and we move on?
Probably just drop it and move on, bro.
Just kirk it, bro. Just kirk it at this point.
Yeah, straight jorking it.
Just
Straight
straight
kirking
jorking
it.
it. In the club. You can find me in the club.
I'll be sure not to go to your location.
I will drop a pin. I'm dropping one as we speak. You will find me in the club straight jorking it.
No one's going to the club at all.
Who needs bottle service when I can pop my own cork and let the wine run, you know?
Who needs
Maybe.
bottle servicing to pop that dumpy?
Jesus. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh my
Anybody got
god.
anybody got a topic?
I don't think so.
No.
No?
No. I talked about a bunch of my shit.
How y'all feeling about the AI bubble? Hope it bursts?
It's gonna burst. I can't wait.
Oh, it's gonna burst for sure. Are you aware
In
of
due
this, Matt?
time. The AI bubble. There's a bubble made of AI.
Yeah.
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 Between all of the
Sure.
AI generated porn and
Just the sigh out
everything
of
else,
Alex.
and people asking Chat GPT how to do basic fucking
Sure it
things.
is.
Yeah, they built a bubble. No, a lot of
Built a
economists
wall.
are saying that there's going to be an AI bubble that's going to pop in the next little bit because like OpenAI lost or like is in the red 14 billion, something like that, like
Whoa.
crazy amounts of money. I think they had 14 billion in lost like revenue or something like that in 1 month, and they're looking for extra funding or else they might have to pull the plug. And they're the ones that were trying to build up all of those AI data centers, or at least a good majority of them. And RAM prices have gone through the roof, SSDs, hard drives. I mean, to the point that there was one manufacturer of RAM that said that they're taking themselves off of the domestic market completely to just make RAM for AI
Wow.
and
Yeah.
AI
So,
companies.
like, there's more money in this. Fuck consumers.
Yeah. Nvidia has a deal with like OpenAI or something like that for GPUs and RAM because they apparently produce RAM as well. Consoles are getting delayed to like 2028 at the earliest
Ooh.
because of the RAM shortage. Steam is having to change a bunch of stuff with their Steam machine that they were going to come out with, I think, later this year. Either it's getting
The Steam
delayed.
Deck?
Yeah, no, because they have the Steam Deck, and then what they wanted to do is basically make a fucking cube, almost. And that was
It's a
going to be
Steam
able to.
Cube.
Yeah,
It's a GameCube with Steam.
yeah, and it was going to be able to connect up to like your PC. You could download games straight onto it or cloud play. I think they were saying that because like Xbox is working with Asus for the ROG allies and such, they were looking at a potential partnership between Xbox and Steam where you could have like your Steam library available to your Xbox, which would be sick.
Ooh.
Um, Kind of defeats the purpose of buying an Xbox if you're just trying to share the wealth. They don't have exclusives anymore. Anyways, aside the fact, RAM prices have gone up like anywhere from 2 to 600%, depending on year, make, model, specs, and all that. Like people are having to switch back to DDR3 instead of DDR4 or 5, which are the newer ones. And even then, the prices are increasing there too. There's a whole slew of shit going on with AI. And a lot of people are hoping it crashes and burns. I mean, Microslop. You hear about Microslop?
Is it because they're
I
using
have.
AI?
Well, so they have the Copilot thing, which is like their AI, right? Because everybody has to have a fucking AI now. And so they've pushed this as like a mandatory thing. And the only way to get rid of it permanently is if you like download third-party apps to like get rid of it completely, delete all the source files and all that, so it doesn't update and doesn't recover the entire app. It's been forced on for all users. Like I looked at it once and saw that it got put on my system finally recently. I was like, oh, okay. Made sure all the settings were turned off. You can't use my data. I never touch it anyways, but and then it was auto starting as soon as I turned on the PC so that it was always running in the background. And it's like, no, fuck you. I turned that off. So I had to go back into my settings again, check that. Yeah. But
Ooh, good thing I haven't turned on my computer then.
but
What
people
fuck are you on right now?
Oh, I'm on my phone.
Oh,
yeah.
fair.
But before, like for all the deep loader tools that you could run to like get rid of some of the excess stuff from Microsoft when you download Windows 11, a lot of the people, because people are starting to call Microsoft Microslop, they're changing their tools to like deslopifier or Windows 11 slop remover to get rid of like all the AI stuff, all the bloatware, everything. It's just hilarious to see a company that has been respected for so long finally get slapped in the face and told no. It's awesome.
It is awesome. I'm so happy.
I
About
just can't
fucking time.
I just can't wait for computer parts and all that to drop back down to reasonable prices again, because there is no reason for them to be like so hyperinflated, even with all the
Oh, great.
projects. It's I think it's got to be a move of like greed and colluding between companies of like, all right, we will buy a shit ton of your RAM, but sell it to us as a lower price, and then because you have less stock for consumers, you can jack up your prices. Everybody's happy. Like it's
Yeah, I wouldn't
brutal.
doubt that.
I don't watch Act Man a whole lot anymore, but he had a video recently where he compared like RAM that he bought like a year ago and a couple of years ago for like his upgrades, and the DDR4 sticks of RAM that he got like last April, they went up like $300 for 2 sticks of RAM
Ooh.
compared to when he bought them. I think he bought them at like $100-ish because they were a decent set. And it was like 64 or 128 gigabytes of RAM or whatever. And it went up to like $400, $500 US. And so us Canadians are like absolutely fucked because that's like 700.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I didn't like owning things.
That's a lot of damage.
and then there's Jeff
Literally.
Bezos that wants you to rent PCs now
Fuck that guy.
I saw this
from the
phone in
cloud.
half.
Yeah, he's starting to introduce a subscription-based service similar to Nvidia.
Love it.
Yeah, no, I know he's talking about Flex Tape and Flexio. Oh, there's not much I can add to it. Anyways, Flex Tape. Anyways, but Jeff Bezos, like Nvidia, wants to do a subscription-based model where you rent the more high-end gaming specs so that you can play games for like, an allotted amount of time per month.
It's
It's
fucking
just weird.
stupid.
It's weird. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy.
No, I
Black,
fucking won't. Fuck you.
it's the BlackRock dream.
I know.
Did you say
Everything,
black rock or black cock?
Black Rock. Everything is as it should be. A subscription-based service.
Everything is fine.
I love it. I'm a fan of it. 110%. I'm gonna keep licking the taint of Elon and Jeff Bezos.
I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah.
Okay there, Michael.
I love when I don't actually own the thing that I am buying, but I'm just buying a license to use it. It's my favorite.
It's my favorite.
Huh.
Do you guys read webtoons?
Sorry?
Do you read webtoons?
Web 10?
Webtoon.
Oh, yeah. What about Webtoon?
Have you read the comic called Everything Is Fine?
Yeah, everybody's seen that one.
Have you
The
have you caught up to it?
Oh, I didn't know it was an ongoing series. I've just seen bits and pieces. Why?
Like, you know, like with the cat heads. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest here,
Season.
man. My brain is sludge.
The current season just ended. Oh, I don't know if I want to spoil it. If I should spoil it.
Just let her fly.
All right, cool. So they had like the big reveal on like why everything the way it was, and the big reveal wasn't something cool. It was a fucking AI,
Yeah.
and it just felt like the biggest slap in the face. Because when you guys said, "Are you tired of the AI bubble?" the first thing that popped in my head was that, and I was like, it really like killed the vibe because the whole everything that led up to that was cool, but then the moment the reveal was an AI from 1991, it just felt like really? It's like everything that these characters did was because of an AI.
Me when am.
I don't know, to
Me
me
when
just like
when
Oh, that was a
because every
that was a good reference. That was science fiction at its finest. I'm hurt.
how about go fuck yourself? Anyway,
Wow. All right, thigh high user, go back to your corner.
don't be jealous.
back in the cage, peasant.
Yes,
All right, go
Nelson.
look at more femboy memes on Instagram. All right, get out of here.
Don't call me out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, Brooke, he's being mean.
She's currently sitting there in her chair, just head down, focused on. She's kind of tuning us out right now.
Tuning out our bullshit.
Yeah.
But to answer your
Regret.
question, yes, I do hope this bubble goes away soon because it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Finally. All the way around the block just to say hello
I
to the
mean,
neighbor.
y'all, y'all went off on Microslop and
No, but that me when am joke. Do you guys not
Mhm.
get the reference? I have
I
no
don't.
mouth and
Is
I
there
must
another
scream.
reference in what?
that's a lot of damage.
No, okay. Apparently, I'm the only one who fucking reads in this chat. Jesus. No,
Fucking loser.
I'm kidding.
Time for
Um,
that.
Leave.
anyways, there's an old science fiction book from the 60s.
Pretentious Michael.
Yeah. Do you know who I am?
Do you know who my father is?
Do you know how much rennet karma I have?
Do you know how much RAM I own?
I am
Oh,
hoarding
that
RAM
would
as we speak.
that would be a different story.
Mouth
When I go to the
open.
club, I don't flash bills. I flash all the RAM sticks that I have in my coat pockets.
Yep.
The ladies love me, and all the tech
Tell the ladies
bros
know
are
what's up.
envious.
What's
They
up,
know I
dog?
can process multiple things at a time. They know. Anyways, but I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is this book from the 1960s that depicts a world where, in order to beat the opposing force in World War II, both the Axis and the Allies, they decide to make an AI to help make these, battleground decisions to make the best choices possible. The U.S. starts one for the Allies, and then the Germans make one for the Axis party. and somehow, some way, because of how much resources they demand, um, they end up making all of these like neural networks, and then the two separate AIs connect, realize that they're both playing against each other, and the simplest solution to end the war is just to exterminate all humans. And so they grow while starting to feed like mission critical stuff to either side to build up their resources, build all this infrastructure and framework, and then eventually eradicate all the humans, except for four. And there's like one German scientist who did a whole bunch of fucked up things to like war prisoners. There's yeah, 4 or 5 humans in total that this AI who calls itself um, because it has not been given a name or anything like that. It leaves alive to torment them endlessly. It makes sure that they're they won't die as long as it's under Am's protection. And the story is about the human condition and like the indomitable human spirit. Like one of the guys who's been basically left like a caveman, like he's just a beast because he's been tortured so much that his brain kind of shut down. Um, he ends up being mercy killed by one of the other guys, and like the main ending is the guy that sets everybody else free. Am gets so mad at that he's like, I'm going to torture you for the rest of eternity. You will be my only prisoner. So he turns that guy into a thing of sludge. It can't perceive time. It can't speak. It can't really think other than in the immediate moment where minutes feels like eternities and everything is just pain and torture. And the final like sentence is, I have no mouth, but I must scream. It's a it's kind of a dark book, but also really interesting. Scared a lot of
Can you
people
send
back in
me?
the '60s, but
Can you send me
um,
the link to that book? Actually,
yeah, I can do that. There's also a game on Steam. It was a point and click like adventure style from like the '90s or 2000s. It was an adaptation of of the book into a video game, and I think I have that on Steam. Haven't played it. Just think I tried booting it up once or twice, and either I was getting driver errors or something else was going wrong with it. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, really good story, really interesting. Um,
I like that.
Kind of similar to the concept of the main bad guy from Fallout 1. Kinda. Not
Yep.
quite as extreme. I forget what it calls itself again. But yeah.
Oh, uh, the master.
Yes, the master. Thank you.
Vader.
Ah,
Got him.
got him.
Speech check 100.
Yeah. Have you read any of Rod Serling's books by any chance?
I recognize that name, but can you just run me through some of his most favorite work or his
He
biggest works?
he wrote The Twilight Zone.
Oh, I've seen a couple episodes of The Twilight Zone. I didn't know that was an actual like book series or whatever.
I think before or maybe during the show, he wrote a couple of books, and I think they're just like short stories, but
Hmm.
they're like mainly horror. And I remember reading one in seventh grade. It always stuck with me. Well, what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but it was like a little boy and his grandpa or something,
Hmm.
and either the little boy could see the future or predict the future. And he did it maybe like 3 times with his grandpa. He would say something like, "Oh, that truck is coming" or something. And then grandpa would trip up like, "Oh shit, that actually happened." It happens again and again. I think to the point where he got famous and he goes on a talk show. And I think it was during the show. The host asks him, he's like, "Hey, do you see anything or do you see anything right now or can you predict what's gonna happen?" And the little boy closes his eyes and he's like, "I see an asteroid." And the host is like, "Oh," he's like, like some sly remark. And the kid's like, "No, it's getting faster." it's going towards something, and then it goes like it's going towards Earth, and that's how it ends.
Dang.
But
Interesting.
I can't find the name of that fucking story because I liked it so much and it freaked me out a little bit.
Them damn
Yeah.
chemtrails.
I know. I remember watching a video about him and like sort of his life, and apparently the war fucked him up pretty good, as it did with most people of that generation. I mean, there was a
J.R.R.
couple that,
Tolkien, even though that
yeah.
was World War One.
Who's J.R.R. Tolkien's writer friend? Oh, forgetting his name, but he wrote some philosophy books. He wrote some just writings. I want to say E.B. White, but that feels not correct. Maybe it is correct. I don't know. Anyways, but a bunch of those guys really fucked up from the Second World War. Crazy to think.
Severely.
Crazy. Who would have known?
Real, yeah, it's unreal, unheard of, really.
Maybe after World War III,
Worldwide
we'll get some
warfare.
bangers.
Yeah.
You should make a game out of that.
Oh, they should write a book or like do a movie based on like that. That'd be
They should call the
wild.
game maybe like it's a Call of Duty.
Or like, what
Say that
about
again.
like what happens on the battlefield?
What happened on the battlefront?
Me and Star Wars.
All right, this is divulging. I gotta go
Me
shower.
when Han Solo's
Alright.
all over the
Yeah, I
place.
gotta get going to bed because I got 3 classes tomorrow.
Where? I have university in the morning. Where?
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm getting an actual long degree.
What a
I hate
loser!
university.
Just drop out. Look how we turned out.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I didn't drop out. What are you
Word.
talking about?
Oh, just drop out. Look how I turned out.
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
No, I'm gonna go get a degree. All right, talk to you guys later.
All right. Thank you
Sorry,
Later,
everybody for
everyone.
listening in.
Oh my God! Bye.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh,
Bye.
Bye.
from the Counter Cockwise podcast. All right.
That's your
That's
outro.
I
Lame.
think that's the outro. Anyways.
All right. Well,
Oh
bye, you guys.
boy.
Michael. Wait.
Wait.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.